Covering news that's central to your life. This is CBS 2 News Central at 6.
Good evening, everyone. Live from Fort Irwin in the middle of the Mojave Desert, I'm Paul Majors. You know, it's a critical time for the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq as the president now has to decide where we go from here. We have been given exclusive access to this place, one of the country's most important military training grounds. And regardless of how you feel about the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, the training that's happening right here could keep America's sons and daughters alive over there. We begin with News Central's Dave Malkoff, who embedded with the troops here.
Okay, walk a little bit.
Okay, bad guy in building E4. Battalion. I understand.
All the planning in the world can never completely prepare you for this kind of war.
So remember, we've got broad.
Yeah, as I was saying, a surprise attack war requires all the experience you can get.
So you've been to Iraq before?
I've been to Iraq 3 times.
Lieutenant Colonel Mark Collins helps to oversee what's going on here at the National Training Center.
We've had the National Training Center here since the 70s.
Back then, U.S. fighters in the
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines
were training against the Soviet Army. Today, right there in the middle of Iraqi cities, battles break out without warning.
Play by ear, don't overthink it.
Staff Sergeant Buchanan. I'm Joel Buchanan. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm from San Fernando Valley. Born and raised out there.
If you're looking for a medic to get you through the horrors of war,
head first.
Buchanan,
I got this.
Is your man.
What's really amazing to me is that your Southern California family has been in every single war. The Civil War, the Revolutionary War.
Yes, sir.
Korea, Vietnam, everything?
World War I and II.
Every war the United States has been involved in, his family has been there, from private first class all the way to Commander-in-Chief James Buchanan.
Yeah, we are directly related. Most of my family actually still spells their name that way. I still keep the additional in on it.
Here in these fake Iraqi towns deep in California's Mojave Desert.
Did you see when they did him? They took his legs off.
It's so intense to them that they some of them actually think for a second that they're back in Iraq.
And this will be my first deployment.
Southern California's specialist Dan Regan is spending about a month in training. He's never seen the real thing before. So before he deploys in March with the rest of his 5th Squadron, 7th Cavalry Crazy Horse Troop, he'll run through these exercises over and over again.
We're the Cav. Who comes and gets the Cav? Nobody. It's just us.
Look at me.
Even with the most experienced medic in the unit by his side.
Yeah, you don't remember what happened afterwards, huh?
Where's that guy picked the kids up at 14:30?
Even with all this realism,
Second man up there.
there's still a danger every second of the day in the real Iraq.
I've been hit 3 times. I have 2 Purple Heart. I was in a Bradley, it flipped it up. I broke both legs, my left arm. I had shrapnel under my left eye, over my left eye, in the back of my head, lost the hearing in my left ear, broke the hammer in my left ear.
It's hard to tell where the enemy fire is coming from. The second you hear it, the sniper's already disappeared.
Don't take my legs off.
No, they're good.
No, take them off.
We'll go ahead and let you keep those today, all right?
Yep.
Can't guarantee you tomorrow.
Over there's no promises. Best to make your mistakes here.
They'll get a chance to go back out into the desert, practice, and go through some battle drills and rehearsals before they come through a second time.
Are there any questions?
And Dave Malkoff joins me now with further evidence of the realism that takes place here, Dave.
Well, Paul, what you just saw was basically the world's most elaborate, most serious game of laser tag. But all these weapons are real. This is a real M4 right here. The blank firing adapter on the front lets you know that we're shooting blanks here. But this on the front is called the Miles laser emitter. It's the multiple integrated laser engagement system. When it detects a real recoil from this gun, there's real gunshots here, the laser shoots out and you can see all these folks back here, they're still wearing the same vest
like
that I'm wearing, like this. And this is what receives that laser beam. When you receive that laser beam, it tells you if you're near miss or if you're actually killed, and this thing will beep if you're actually killed and taken out of the game. Now, you got to know that a lot of these guys, the soldiers who are here, are just months away from actually going out into the real front lines, far away from the safety of laser tag right here. And with the War Council deciding this week to possibly send 40,000 more troops into Afghanistan, another field that we actually train for here, it's more important than ever before.
Man, what goes on here is certainly very serious business, as evidenced by this.